Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Someone ought to put a stop to this. Some meat would be nice if it weren't so costly.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Do you suppose that was fun?
I don't like it.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are. I don't feel safe for my next shipment. True faith must come from the spirit.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's ought to be...
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
This looks as good a place as any.
Oh, my joints have been aching suckers for innings and late.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Shall we report our results?
What teachings might salve the people? My prayers will surely be rewarded.
It isn't the dragon, but these pests were on. vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Causes conflict to plague the world.
I was told of the vaults, but ne'er did I dream that the gracious hand sat atop catacombs such as these. There may be monsters about. We'd best be on our guard. Oh, Malcolm, I pray you are unharmed.
We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. 'Twould be a shame if aught were overlooked. Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen. Nothing of it.
Well said.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Right you are.
How are we to get through this door? Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Right you are.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I've scripted to the site once I've said my prayers.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind. Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest. Would that I could count courage among my virtues.
I
don't know what to do. Truthfully, I don't feel safe.
This headache's driving me up the
I don't know what to do.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
What? What did I do? What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice. You have my support.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Not my kind of place, this.
I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
First assess the field, then just about anywhere.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Would that I could spend all day here. I've got the sharpest ears in town.
It's been a hot day. Good if you work yourself to death.
Welcome.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Our bed calls and a sharp assist. That's acting up today.
I feel a bit out of place here.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
What was it I had to do?
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulder. I'm trained.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
I've never seen one.
It's been a hard day. I've been on my feet all day. Last night's stuff day.
All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious.
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time? Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients. By your leave.
How did I end up
Maybe I'll
in this
make myself
miserable
scarce.
Minute now. So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Favorite place in all the town.
but not at the expense of my duty.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
I pray this Let me think on this a moment.
Nice, juicy beast.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
I quite agree. Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Not my kind of place, this.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Not much fun to be had round here.
Oh, sir, if you please. Pray, excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
Could have sworn I had aught to attend to.
Can't work
Try all I might.
Working this field for all I know.
I'm not stopping. Grant us thy blessings.
this?
Only person I believe in is myself.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Still looking? Well, you'll know her at a glance, I'm sure. She looks just like me, after all.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Only person I believe in is myself.
I brought time when I know how to spend it.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
I wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here with you.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
I'm dead on my feet.
Say no to a nice, juicy beast steak. Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
I've somewhere to be.
Life can be tiring, even if you've no
Much to
troubles.
do yet.
What about this place makes me nervous?
It isn't the dragon, but these pests will work.
That's quite enough river hunting for one day.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Now, where was I bound again?
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
A mug of ale is
Tad rowdy. Shan't complain.
I'm all trying to find out how to swim.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
predicament. Best check my stock before a customer comes along.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
Turns my stomach, this does. I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides.
Pleasant breeze.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Wait to see what the day holds.
Fuck all he's got to give me for last night's stuff. string to tie my boots. Fancy a look at my wares?
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
This isn't worth my time.
Alright, but pretty predicament.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Alright, but pretty predicament. Waiting on them before.
We shall await you here, Master.
Quiet here. Our brigands lurking about.
So well every day.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Greetings, Master.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I quite agree.
What about this place makes me nervous?
All this quiet makes me come over.
Would you mind coming over here?
Could I never leave?
What is life?
Here we are.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
At your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess it. I see. I had hoped you would return it to me ere long. If you've deposited it somewhere, might I trouble you to retrieve it and bring it back to me? Else, if you've lost it, mayhap it's been put up for sale at the scrap store. 'Tis a curious shop, where all manner of useless trinkets may be found. The townspeople sell all they find there. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to it.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Not a care in the world. Time to catch myself up
Come
and
rain or
round
shine.
town.
Was I the best of it?
Life's best. Taken at a leisure.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.